It seems like I travel a lot these days, and while I'm on the road, I need a good setup so I can continue my video creation and editing. And this is where I'm at. I'm at a hotel, and this is my setup I'm actually currently actively using, and it's working really well. And the heart of this system is this Acer Nitro 5 laptop. It really works well with my DaVinci Resolve video editor and Photoshop. It just works really good. And then the secondary thing that really brings this setup together are these, I guess they call them triple screens, or they're double screens. They're screen extensions. And you plug them in with USB-C. And if you only have one USB-C that can power, then over here there's HDMI that can also be plugged in to the back of the computer. And as you can see, it works great. I have a left monitor, and then my computer's a central monitor, and then I've got this right monitor. So awesome to be able to use multiple screens while I'm editing a video. Just, it's amazing. And over here, if I get bored and I want something to do either while I'm editing or just sitting back and chilling, I have this MythTech Blu-ray disc player. It's external, so it plugs in via USB. There's also, it's pretty cool, it's got this dual wire. I haven't seen one of these before, but it has USB or USB-C. But my USB-C is taken up by these screens, so I'm stuck with USB-C. But it works really well, and I use VLC player to play whatever I want. And I know it seems a little bit strange to some people that a laptop already has a keyboard, but I got this MegaG or MageG keyboard, and it's just a nice small little mechanical keyboard. You can hear the keys clicking, and it's nice, small, and portable. And that way I can, it doesn't seem like it right now, but I could have my laptop a little bit further away and just really concentrate on just using this. And I also got an external mouse because these things, they don't always work sometimes while you're trying to either game or do some video editing. This is I believe it's a Red Dragon mouse, and it's worked really well. And it's a gaming mouse, so you've got your scroll wheel, you've got your buttons here, your forward and backwards, you got some other things, and it's worked. It feels really good in the hand. And just to make sure I always got a solid surface to use this mouse on, got this aluminum, nice sturdy mouse pad. That way, if maybe I have to do something on the bed, or if it's on an uneven surface, this is always going to be nice and flat right there, and I can always use it, and it works. It works really well. I was actually a little bit surprised at how well this worked. So, and finally, I have this Becal SD card reader, and it's pretty neat. Let's if I bring it up closer, it's got a USB 3.0 connector, and then this side is a USB-C. And so you can connect it in multiple ways. Now I'm kind of maxing out my USB ports. I have the keyboard, I have the mouse, and I have that Blu-ray drive. That takes up all my USB ports because I've only got 3. So I'm going to need to actually get a hub so I can use this, but it can plug in my SD cards that my camera uses. So that's the one downside, is if I want to transfer files off of that, then I'd probably unplug the Blu-ray drive. But this is a really cool portable setup. Now, just as a little side note, these screens are heavy. They are probably about the equal or a little bit more than what your laptop is going to be. It's not a light thing, but they work well. If you're willing to lug it with you and you're going to be somewhere for a few days to a week, maybe more, this is a really awesome setup to have. If you're just going to go somewhere for a day, it might not be worth it because it's going to take you 10-15 minutes to set this up. And so, you got to be really dedicated. You've got to really be going somewhere to have this setup. But I really like this stuff. These things work so well together. It's pretty amazing. Now, on a side note, the screen down here, or the screen storage, can adjust to your laptop size. It doesn't have to just be this laptop here. You can widen it a little bit more, or you can shorten it based off of how wide your laptop is. But anyway, a great setup. I highly recommend all these items because they have been working awesome for me on this trip.